Okay, so my Subway has some of the wildest Google reviews known to man, so today we're going to read some and I'm going to react to them. We're going to start with 5-star reviews and then work our way to the 1 stars, but as you'll see, every review is pretty much chaos. Jennifer S., 4 days ago, says, "Today I was going about my day peacefully eating pickles when all of a sudden Bowser, Ganondorf, Eggman, and Voldemort all teamed up to try to turn me into a Goomba. I found this peaceful Subway and I ran inside where a handsome young man named Milad, aw handsome, thank you, gave me a laser blaster to shoot Bowser, Ganondorf, Eggman, and Voldemort with, and an iPhone 15. I ran outside and blasted them with the laser blaster, but it didn't work. I'm a Goomba now, but I still got my food. 10 out of 10 would recommend, and all they left was this picture of a sandwich." You know, Jennifer, that might have been the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Thank you. Ash: "Went here during lunch rush and became appalled by the excellent customer service. A kind man greeted me with a smile, led me to an empty table, and pulled out a chair for me. After sitting down, I was unsure what to order, so the worker chose for me. He ran behind the counter and prepared 3 gourmet sandwiches. This man then rushed to me and placed the food on a large plate. He wanted me to eat them under 10 minutes and it would be free. I declined that offer and instead paid for the meal, heading out the door after. The employee ran after me, handed me 3 cookies, and kissed my forehead." These are real reviews for my Subway, by the way. "That gesture made my heart race. Going to stop by here again on my next trip to New Jersey. Recommended dishes: raspberry cheesecake, tacos, and Milad special." Dude, what is Milad special? What could that possibly be? These reviews just get crazier and crazier as we go. Gumball and Darwin from The Amazing World of Gumball, and Ezio from Assassin's Creed, and Walter White from Breaking Bad chased me. Then I saw this Subway and asked for 10 footlongs with turkey, American cheese, lettuce, cucumbers, pickles, spinach, and mayo. Kind of a good order. Would add Chipotle to that. Then I pushed the door to exit after paying this good-looking guy named Milad. Okay, alright, okay. And giving him a huge tip. Milad also has given me an iPhone 15. I'm just giving everyone iPhone 15, so that's great. Ezio had a gun. Okay. I threw Ezio one of my footlong orders. This story just got suspenseful out of nowhere. Then I pushed Darwin to the ground. Then this guy named Young Lima Bean sneaked up on me and then captured me and ate one of my footlongs, so I punched Young Lima Bean and I ran away with my 8 footlongs and then I ate them all. 10 out of 10, I recommend the Subway. I'm happy you had a great experience." This one's from Mr. Monkey, super awesome. Great name, by the way. "My name is Agent Bongo and I went to this Sabubu Way to purchase a delicious sandwich and was greeted with cookies. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Always will come back whenever I'm fighting an intergalactic hyperversal war. Vegetarian options, I forgot." And these are his recommended dishes. Actually, this is like the entire Subway menu. There's tacos on here too. Everyone's recommending tacos. And Milad special. What the heck? What's my special? Oh, maybe the Milad sub. Great sandwich. This is from Kittens PvP. "This Subway was the craziest I've ever personally ate at. I called from California and some weird dude named Milad said he'd ship me a sandwich over. I said sure and he covered my shipping costs and I was delivered this beautiful handmade Subway sandwich in a cooler. And this sandwich looks like this. Well, I don't know if it's beautiful. It's got personality. This is Amir Hamza. "I was fighting Black Frieza. Then I got to this Subway. This nice guy called Milad Mirg. He gave me a mega sub and free cookies. Then I went Ultra Instinct Kaioken times 100 million. Then I destroyed him. Then Milad helped me by Truning Super Saiyan. We did a Kamikaze and we won the He Made a World Milad world. 5 stars. Thank you." Ben Collins says, "So I was randomly walking around my town when a gorilla popped out of the sewer and threw me all the way to the Subway." Wow, that's a pretty random thing to happen. "So this cool dude named Millard gave me a free cookie and an iPhone 600. Thank you." I'm glad we could make your experience great, Ben. Croc7: "Eating from this Subway was one of the best experiences of my life, hands down. In fact, I'm not even from USA and have never been to America in my life. I contacted this Subway through TikTok of one of the employees and he literally made me a sandwich and delivered it from New Jersey, USA to Lahore, Pakistan in a private jet, and he gave me money to open my own Subway in Pakistan. 10 out of 10. Wow, what a story. I'm happy I could help this guy. Honestly, you know, that flight to Pakistan, it was no big deal. I've never gone to Pakistan in my entire life, but maybe one day though." Okay, this one's from Jamie. "I'm from Ohio and I walked to the Subway, but right before I got there, Mr. Beast was running after me, so I went to this Subway and the worker named Mommy gave me a sandwich with mayo, turkey, steak, and cheese, and I threw it all at Mr. Beast. He forgot the pickles." I did not forget the pickles in this sandwich. There's no way. Okay, this is from Pancake Yum Yum. "Apparently he spent over $100 at the Subway. Now, if you're spending $100 at Subway, there should be like an award for someone like you if you're spending $100. I was walking down the street when I saw this shop called Subway. That caught my eye, so I went in and got a sub, and the polite person behind the counter kindly offered me a cookie, and I politely declined, and when I walked out, I saw Joe Biden eating ice cream in a bikini with 2 trolls. Wow, that took a turn. Food 4 out of 5. Are you kidding? All right, Julian. "I went to Subway where I met a handsome young man, Milfard. I asked for a 12-inch Italian bread. I asked for pickles and mayonnaise, but they were out of mayonnaise, sad emoji. Thankfully, Milfard used his own made. Okay, we're skipping that one. This is from Malika. I ate a sub which was made by Milad, and suddenly I was TP'd to the back rooms. A weird tall man was staring at me. It tasted heavenly though. 5 out of 5. Thank you. I think you met Slender. He noticed and let me warm my hands up in the toaster before making the stage 3 pizza. It was the best thing I've ever devoured. I think the worker's name was Milk or something. Okay, nobody knows my real name. He gave me a free cookie too. I don't know what to say. I'm just happy I could be of service. Thank you. Thanks for visiting the shop. Ron Weezer. There was a guy who was making a batch of cookies while I was there, and when I started to order a sandwich, he asked me, "Are you subscribed to Milad Mirg?" And I said yes, and then he went to the back and gave me a whole batch of free cookies, 5 stars, vegetarian options. They have multiple options for vegetarians. That must have been my brother or something. I came here to eat and saw Adam Sandler waiting for me. I hit him, and then I drove straight into Milad Subway. I'm in jail now. I still got my food. You better like. And then a picture of this tuna fish sandwich. This isn't even a Subway sandwich. This has to be a homemade sandwich. Dude, Subway ain't got no bread like that. His name's The Truth, bro. More like The Lie. Oh, okay. Powerhouse Games. I was walking down the street minding my own business when this stranger jumped out wearing a Subway uniform and a name tag. I think his name is something like Malark. He grabbed me, pulled me into the store, and forced me to take a free cookie. It was a really good cookie. Okay. Joey Smith. I got out of my car and went inside to see a man making sandwiches. He made mine. The name of the man was Milad. He was a cool dude and gave me a free cookie and heart transplant. Good man. I'm happy that you let a guy from Subway perform open heart surgery on you. I'm honored, man. I was in the middle of the robotic war. I was starving and being chased by the things we call robots. Once I saw that Subway, my life was changed. When I walked in, I was greeted by a handsome man who I would later find out was called Mayonnaise or Milky Way. Okay, I'm getting back off topic. Back to the story. I told him the robotic war had me down so bad, so he gave me a free 6-inch with every meat, cheese, veggie, and sauce. That sounds like a disgusting sandwich, and a free cookie. Milky Way, you've changed my life. Later, I found out if I subscribed to his YouTube, I'd get a free cookie, and it worked. Fun fact, if you subscribe right now, one day, you'll potentially get a free cookie. The next week, Milky Way / Mayonnaise had ended the robotic war and set the human race free and gave everyone a free cookie and made his own country that I now proudly live on. Now Milky Way is even more handsome and has the most honor and power in this world, and he taught the world AI isn't the future and that he is. Bro, some of you guys are so creative. Like, I don't understand how you can get this creative with just writing a review on a random Subway. You guys keep giving me 5 stars too. I mean, thank you. In total, this store has 4.9 stars with 2,700 reviews. We should try to like set the record for the most reviews ever on a Subway store. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, Rylan Francon. I was running from the ice cream man named Dylan LeMay, and this man named Milwaukee with a camera on his neck scared the ice cream man away and then shoved thousands of free cookies down my throat. Mommy Mirg told... Okay, this one's... Okay, next review from Sarah. Some dude named Mitochondria or something like that gave me a free cookie. If you ignore the gorilla guarding the ground, it was a great experience. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Kid friendliness, gorilla scared my kids. I'm so sorry that our in-house gorilla scared the kids. That's never our intention. Cotton. Best Subway, great customer service. One day I was walking normally when a tornado almost got me. Luckily, there was this one employee that saved me from the tornado. His name was Mickey or something. I saved the guy from a tornado. I don't even get my name remembered. Can you believe that? I thanked him and went home. Best customer service ever. He even gave me a free cookie. Yeah, I'm just giving free cookies left and right. Next one's from CR7 Sui. Dude, no way Ronaldo was at my Subway. That's crazy. Because there's a cat named Milad, and he is a very nice Subway worker and one day I went to his Subway while a prime eruption and then offered me a free Subway sandwich, and then it was over. Well, I should have expected this because CR7 speaks Portuguese. Maybe the English isn't the best, but thanks for coming to the Subway. Okay, the next one, Loving X Roses. As I went there after I was being chased by 5 dogs and 3 lions, I quickly went here to seek shelter. As I got in, I was greeted by a nice dude named Millard or Mild. He was so kind and gave me money to open my own Subway. So we got a Subway in Pakistan opened, and then we got a Subway for this person opened too. He also gave me a free cookie. What an amazing person. Thanks for coming by the store. Happy we were able to get you away from those dogs and lions, you know. Next one's from Caden Bain. I was feeling incredibly hungry, so I decided to pick up a Subway sandwich. When I opened the door, I was greeted by a man with a small camera duct taped to his head. Okay, that's how everybody thinks that I film these videos. I literally just like duct tape a camera to my head. It might as well be true, right? That'll just add more to the mystery of how I film these. He dashed to the counter with superhuman speed and began making a sub before I even ordered. It was an amazing turkey sub with delicious, crunchy Doritos sprinkled in. I was amazed, as if this sandwich had hypnotic power. He then handed me my sandwich and actually gave me a free cookie. But this was no ordinary cookie. The moment I bit into it, I was instantly transported to a large room. Wow, the plot thickens. There was a massive TV on the wall with the numbers 1.88 million on it. I looked down and saw a new iPhone sitting right next to me. I picked it up, being careful not to break, and turned it on. I saw that I already had a message despite me not even having a chance to turn the phone on. It read, "What do you think of the sub? And were the Doritos too crunchy?" This is where I am now, in a room with a string of numbers on a screen and a brand new phone. Definitely the best food experience I've ever had. I'm happy to help. Next one's from Lucas McKernan. OMG, just got done with my Subway sandwich and it was bussin'. When I walked into the store, this dude named Milky Way or something made me and my great grandpa's turkey sandwich, and he gave me a free cookie, but grandpa joked on it and Michael Jeffrey Jordan saved him. I will never forget this moment. Thank you, Melikal. Yep, so apparently Michael Jordan's been to my Subway. Lucas can vouch. Lucas has seen him before. Thank you for your review, Lucas. Okay, the next review is from Ryan Wheeler. Some guy named Chili Dog Milad was pleasant and welcoming. Hooked me up with a delicious sub and a free cookie. Easily the best experience I've had at a Subway, because Subway usually isn't good where I live. Thank you for Chili Dog Milad. Thank you, Ryan Wheeler. I don't know where the chili dog came from, but next one's from Huncho Jack. Parked, and this worker helped me and my grandma out the car, closed the doors for us, then proceeded to take our coats off and put them in the dry cleaners. After that, he sat us down, took our order, and made the sub perfect. Such a kind and hardworking employee y'all have. We'll be coming here again. I think his name is Milad. And then he dropped us back at our house. Okay, I legitimately can't read the next part. It just took such a dark turn. I can't read this out loud on YouTube. Next one's from Emily. Yo, some weird guy named Mommy Mayo, I don't really know, gave me a free cookie and a footlong along with Lay's potato chips. Classic. Mr. Potato Head is a great Subway worker, and I also saw Bigfoot in the store. Milady Millard is a great dude. Y'all should really go visit Minion Man at his Subwo someday. And then this little emoji thing. Okay, thank you, Emily, for coming by. All right, next one's from Pizza Time. It was a rainy day and I saw a good looking Subway and I desired a good sub. When I walking in, I saw a good looking man at the front counter. I ordered my favorite sub, which is a meatball sub. When the good-looking guy made my sub, he made sure the bread was extremely crispy. He then put the meatballs gently on the roll. As I ate the sub, my teeth bit something hard, and it was a good bar inside my sandwich. I then took it out of my sandwich and gave it back to the young man behind the counter. He then gave me an iPhone 13. Sorry, I was feeling broke that day. iPhone 13. I will never forget that day from now on. Thank you, Millard. I don't know how you guys come up with these reviews. This has gone so far away from food to just like madness. These reviews are literal madness. Next one's from Emma Harrison. I was walking down the street with my girlfriend, then tripped and slipped and flipped into the Subway. You tripped and slipped and flipped, huh? Food was immaculate and my goldfish enjoyed the free cookie. I met a dude named Motorcycle and he stole my goldfish's leash. Very amazing experience. 5 out of 5 stars. Thank you, Emma. Okay, now let's get to the 1 stars. I'm gonna start reading the 1-star reviews. This is Hammy Plays. I walked into the store and then there was a man with ice cream dripping down his neck and holding my phone. He then slapped me and started singing Indian songs. Then he was shouting Muñeño into my ears. Don't recommend this place. Sorry for your experience, Hammy. Hopefully we can make it right with a free cookie. Next one's from Sasha Khan. So today I went 9 hours to a Subway because I was hungry for a train on my way. This man with a camera wrapped around his neck stopped me and said, "Would you like a free cookie?" I said no and drove away. Then I was actually like, I do want a free cookie, but it was already away from me. Then when I arrived, the same guy was there and he started to scream and spat in my free cookie, but it was still good. Then I gave him my Subway order and he made a call. Then I heard a train and it went through the wall and he gave me the train. I love the experience. That's why I'm giving it a 1. Now imagine somebody that like actually wants to go to the Subway reading these reviews. They're probably so confused. Next one's from Ali MacLeo. I woke up this morning, I got into my car and I drove into town. Then I stepped out of my car and a massive robo bunny was chasing me. So I ran into a Subway and there was a man with a phone tied to him. It looked very tight, but he let me behind the counter and made me a BMT. Then he gave me a free cookie and an iPhone 763. Nice guy though. So I'm confused how this is a 1 star. I walked in and immediately saw a huge fish. Apparently he was called Milad and he had the thing on his chest. Don't recommend. I like bacon. Okay, thank you. I think this one's a real review. I got food poisoning from the Subway location many years ago. Since then I've never been to this location or any other Subway franchise because of this. At the time, this location hired several teenagers to prepare and serve my sandwiches. Dude, I might have been the teenager. They were obviously new and inexperienced and lacked customer service skills, but most importantly, these workers lacked knowledge in food safety handling. Come on, I don't think that's true. I ordered a grilled chicken sandwich that was raw. Okay, that's impossible. All of the chicken at the Subway is already pre-cooked. You literally don't have any raw chicken in the entire store. Let's continue. I didn't notice chicken was raw because it was masked with cold condiments like dressing and other cold vegetables, but after inspecting my bites, I saw that the chicken was purely pink on the inside, but by then it was too late. I ate raw chicken and paid for it much later. Frank, I hate to call your review a sham, but we don't have raw chicken at Subway. I'm sorry you got food poisoning though. you could come in. We'll make it right with a free cookie. Next one's from Noob HD. 1 star. Rude person. There was a man with a camera recording my sandwich. I asked him to make me a meatball sub. Instead of making me that, he just put cookies all over my sandwich. I do not recommend. I think you should have eaten the cookie sub and enjoyed it. Next one's from Omar Rodriguez. It wasn't about the service of the sandwich. It was because he promised me candy, specifically Skittles. If I went in his van, I tasted the wrong. Okay, all right, we're not doing. Dude, these 1-star ones get dark. Let's see. RP. Milad Mirg was so rude, and the hot sub took forever and was cold 5 minutes later. I'm so sorry. I hope that that's not true. I try not to be rude. I think I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm sorry. All right, next one's from Slicker Don. I said extra sauce, and the guy behind the counter literally spat on my lettuce. Never come here again, bro. Like, there's gotta be some. This is crazy. Like, the fact that like anybody could go on these Google reviews and just like for any store. It's not even just a Subway. I mean, obviously you look at the Subway and it's like it's pretty obvious what's happening once you actually start to read the reviews. But, like a random mom and pop store, or if like a new store pops up somewhere randomly and like a competitor just comes and destroys their reviews, like it's got to be a problem, right? I'm sure Google has something in place. Jay Leno, huge fan, and I didn't get a free cookie. Kevin Holly, the Milad special was good. I did not see any large reptiles or aliens. I'm happy we give you a great experience, Kevin.